When all that I can see is Mason's at my desk again, there's going to be trouble.
Yes.
But if I can see the big picture, Dad's making dinner, this is really a nothing.
Yeah.
And in 7 minutes, we'll be having dinner, and then the kids are going to go to bed early, and then I can have some time without them. It gives you the whole big picture again. That's what Dad's talking about viewing from your frontal cortex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's why the fourth step is so important. Dad, what's the fourth step?
The fourth step again is to notice, right? You go right back to just being able to notice that, wow, maybe I'm not at a 10, I'm not at an 8, I'm not at a 5, whatever level you've gotten to. Once you go through those steps, when you get back to that fourth step, it's your body saying, we're okay.
It's kind of a self-check.
Mm-hmm.
If number one, I start off and I can notice I'm in high tension, my fingers are like this.
Mm-hmm.
If by the time I get to step number 4, my fingers are okay and I'm breathing, then the message to my amygdala is this is not danger.
It's not danger. Yeah.
And that's why that fourth step, notice the change in tension, is so helpful.
Yeah. And then kind of would help us understand a little bit about, we have our amygdala, it fires off, it sends off the alerts. Why does it go up so fast? Like, how can I just be fine? Something happens, I hear something, I smell something, I see something, and 0 to 10, I'm exploding already. Explain a little bit how our amygdala doesn't recognize the different situations, right?
It's called the set point of reactivity.
Yes, there it is.
And we need it. It's a beautiful design.
Mm-hmm.
God, faith, people of faith, it's a God design. Because we need to remember that the rattlesnake is dangerous.
Yes.
Because what happens if you walk up to the rattlesnake and you just sit down next to it and you say, hey, how you doing, bud? How's that going to work for you?
You're going to get bit.
You're not even going to hear the warning system, right?
Right.
And so we have these things internally. Most people haven't even seen a rattlesnake and they know that.
Right.
But our brain remembers what the danger is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a beautiful design. It brings us back. That's that set point of reactivity. But when we've been through hard things and trauma, the brain registers at that high response.
Right.
So, my kid was in big trouble, spent a year in juvenile hall.
Mm-hmm.
20 years later, if the sheriff comes up next to me, I can still go and go into a full panic.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I have to remind myself, using my outside self, take that breath. What's the picture of how safe you are now?
Yeah.
Because the inside brain, we call it the limbic system.
Yeah.
It doesn't know truth or time. It just knows that was a horrible year. And I have to use my outside body to remind my inside brain that's not then.
Right.
It's like when you see Mason messing with your desk again, to take a deep breath and say, that was then, this is now.
Right.
Because if we can be operating the now, then that 0 to 10, hands up in the air like a scale, can come down and I'm still safe. So good question. Set point of reactivity. We go back. A good place to know your set point of reactivity. Let's mix with our editor, Phil, here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Phil. When you're driving and you've got baby girl in the car, what's the thing that someone else does that you can feel instantly? You go from a 0 to 8, poofy loof. Just like, I've never seen poofy loof. Poofy loof. That's new. Poofy loof.
Mm-hmm.
What's the thing that can send you sailing?
You're talking about the traffic? Or you're talking about
What is the thing? Everybody has a different thing. What is your thing?
people just when they take 2 lanes to make a right turn?
Here we are.
Pull everybody down, me down, my rush. That just gets me.
We have found the
celebrating Jesus right there. I mean,
yeah, no, Jesus isn't in the picture. You said at that point. Yes.
Jesus trying to get my attention.
But it's a good example because you've had enough. Your hippocampus, right, where all your memories live, those big memories, remembers that that's danger because your baby girl's in the car.
Yes, it's completely different now with a little one. Before, my wife is telling me I drive like an old man now. Is really slow, and I've noticed that since I have a baby, I go really more. I pay more attention to
see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
But a lot of us, when we're driving, have habits. Mrs. Wood may have a few of those.
You do.
Been working on it.
Was that you slowing down and taking 2 lanes?
No. I'm the one that's going after the guy who just cut me off.
I know. Wow.
Yeah, no, I will go into instant renegade woman, and I'm like,
why? Why am I doing that?
Yeah, but it takes me a second to say this is unnecessary.
Mhm.
But I often say to myself, that was a dangerous move.